You want to be successful, then stop hitting snooze on your life. Every morning you wake up, you've got two choices: hit the reset button or hit repeat on your excuses. Success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single morning with intention. So let's break it down. Success doesn't begin when you achieve the goal. It begins the moment you wake up. The way you start your morning determines everything: your focus, your energy, your mindset, your productivity. That's why winning the morning is the foundation of a successful life. Most people wake up and instantly reach for their phones, scrolling through other people's lives before they've even thought about their own. They get sucked into distractions, emails, and drama, and they wonder why their day feels overwhelming, scattered, or out of control. The truth is, your first hour is your most powerful hour. It sets the tone for the entire day. When you start strong, you build momentum. When you start with chaos, the rest of the day follows that same pattern. Successful people don't wake up and leave their day to chance. They take control from the very first minute. They get up when the alarm rings, no snooze, no excuses. They hydrate their bodies, move a little to wake up the system, and feed their minds with purpose. Whether it's writing down goals, practicing gratitude, or visualizing success, they do something that aligns with who they want to become. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being intentional. You don't need a 3-hour morning routine with yoga, green juice, and journaling. You just need 1 hour of clarity, energy, and action. That's it. Because when you win the morning, you prime your brain for productivity, your body for movement, and your spirit for confidence. You send a message to yourself that you're in charge, not your phone, not your boss, not your circumstances. So every morning, before the world gets loud, get quiet. Claim your time, invest it wisely. Even just 30 minutes of focus can change the direction of your entire life. Wake up with purpose, and the rest will follow. Most people wait for motivation to strike before they take action. They wait to feel like it, to feel ready, inspired, or excited. But the reality is, motivation is unreliable. It's an emotion, not a strategy. It comes and goes like the weather. If you base your success on motivation, you'll be inconsistent, and inconsistency kills progress. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the decision to show up day after day, whether you're excited or exhausted. And that's the real secret to success, not bursts of energy or occasional hype, but steady, disciplined action over time. The most successful people in the world aren't motivated all the time. They just don't wait for motivation. They rely on discipline. They wake up early when they're tired, go to the gym when they'd rather sleep, work on their craft when no one's watching. They've trained themselves to take action without negotiation. That's the key. Stop negotiating with yourself. The moment your alarm rings, don't start debating whether to get up. Just move. 5-4-3-2-1 go. Discipline builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you reinforce your belief that you're in control of your life. That's powerful. The more you practice discipline, the stronger you become. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more natural it feels. Eventually, you'll stop thinking and just start doing. Discipline frees you from the trap of waiting for the perfect moment. It teaches you that progress matters more than perfection. That consistency is greater than intensity. It might not be flashy or exciting, but discipline wins always. So if you want to change your life, stop chasing motivation. Start training discipline, because motivation might start the journey, but only discipline will carry you to the finish line. Success is never about one massive leap, it's about the small, consistent steps you take every single day. The world often celebrates big wins and dramatic transformations, But what actually creates those moments is the accumulation of small daily actions. It's the discipline of doing the little things right, over and over again, even when no one is watching. That's where real success lies. In the quiet, unglamorous moments of persistence. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. In fact, trying to do that usually leads to burnout and disappointment. What you need is to focus on just one meaningful action each day that moves you 1 inch closer to your goal. Write one paragraph. Go for a 20-minute walk. Practice that skill for 15 minutes. Read 5 pages. Small steps may feel insignificant in the moment, but over time they stack up into major progress. You may not see the results right away, but that doesn't mean it's not working. The compound effect of small wins is incredibly powerful. When you focus on small, consistent actions, you take the pressure off perfection and allow yourself to build momentum. Progress becomes sustainable. Confidence grows. Your brain begins to trust you because you're following through, and that trust fuels motivation and energy naturally. You don't need to wait to feel inspired. You just need to keep showing up. Too many people give up because they think their small efforts aren't enough. But the truth is, success isn't about what you do once in a while when you're hyped up. It's about what you do every day, especially when no one's clapping. It's in the habits, the routines, and the tiny decisions that seem boring, but build discipline and strength. So stop underestimating the power of small wins. They are the real engine of change. Every time you choose progress over perfection, action over delay, and consistency over comfort, you grow. Small steps done daily become unstoppable momentum. That's how success is really made. Your energy is the foundation of your focus, your drive, and your success. If you don't protect it, you will constantly feel overwhelmed, tired, and emotionally exhausted. Every single day, you are faced with people, situations, and distractions that either add to your energy or drain it completely. The truth is, most people waste their energy on things that don't matter, arguing with negative people, worrying about opinions that won't impact their future, scrolling endlessly through social media, or staying stuck in environments that dim their light. Protecting your energy means being intentional with your time, your attention, and your emotional availability. It means learning to say no without guilt. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to you. You don't have to explain your boundaries or apologize for guarding your peace. If something or someone consistently drains you, you have every right to step away. This isn't selfish, it's survival. You cannot pour into your goals, your dreams, or your purpose if you're constantly drained by everything around you. And let's be honest, not everyone around you wants to see you grow. Some people are addicted to drama, stuck in negativity, or uncomfortable with your ambition. That's why you need to surround yourself with people who lift you up, challenge you, and energize your vision. Success doesn't just come from hard work. It comes from the right mindset, and that mindset is heavily influenced by your environment. Cut the noise, turn down the volume on distractions. Stop entertaining conversations that don't align with where you're going. Focus on what fuels you, books, habits, routines, and people that make you feel alive. Your peace, your clarity, and your progress depend on how well you protect your energy. Every time you allow negativity to take over, you delay your growth. But every time you protect your space and choose peace over pressure, you get closer to becoming who you're meant to be. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because your future absolutely does. A powerful conclusion that ties together all the expanded key points of the speech. Watch this every morning. 9 Rules for Success. In a style inspired by Mel Robbins' clear, direct, and motivational, you don't need a perfect plan. You don't need more motivation. What you need is ownership of your time, your habits, your focus, and your energy. Wake up with purpose, not on autopilot. Stop waiting for motivation to knock on your door. It won't. But discipline, that's already inside you. Every morning, you have a choice to repeat the same excuses or rise into your potential. To give away your energy or protect it like your future depends on it, because it does. The life you want isn't built in one day, it's built in small decisions, early mornings, quiet discipline, clear focus, and strong boundaries. Success is not a mystery. It's a system, and you're in control of it. So stop chasing the hype. Start mastering the habits. Get up, lock in, protect your space, and take action every single day. The world doesn't need a more motivated version of you. It needs the disciplined, focused, unstoppable version, and that version wakes up every morning and gets to work. Let's go.